All right, for those of you that have been watching me for a while, you know that I don't particularly care about these two or politics or the government or anything like that. I don't really get into groups or cults or religions or anything of that nature. So anything that is along those lines is a big no for me. Like it just turns me off. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to deal with it. But unfortunately, ever since 2016, I've been having to pay a lot more attention to politics, not because I care, but because it's affecting my life to a degree in terms of it doesn't matter who you really are. If you're not paying attention to politics, you could be getting affected by something that you may not know. And I mean, this has always been the case, right? But it's really picked it up. It's kicked it up a notch since 2016, and it's because people are getting fanatical about it or have been fanatical about it. Whereas before 2016, I don't remember people being as crazy about politics. Like people really didn't care if you were Republican or Democrat, and for the most part, people would get along regardless of your political views. But since that time, it's been very polarizing, and everyone seems to be taking sides. I still don't take a side. I still don't care for either side. I don't. I think it's all stupid. I think it's all a clown show, and I think it's a big joke and a lot of foolery going on. Where sadly most people are getting fooled by it, but that's because people don't really know what's going on. But anyways, that's what I'm here for, right? I'm here to explain that to you guys. Before I get too into it, if you like my videos, like, comment, subscribe, share where you can. Also, I have a Patreon. If you guys want to support that, I would appreciate it. It's in the link in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. So, yeah, I watched the debate not because I wanted to, but because I felt that this election is going to be. I mean, the last two elections have been pretty psychotic, and not in terms of, anything in terms of the candidates themselves, but just how people have been reacting, right, to whoever gets voted in. I mean, when Hillary lost, the left went crazy. When Biden won, the right went crazy. And for whatever reasons, right, whether they think something malicious happened or somebody won that shouldn't have won, whatever the case was, people have been acting crazy about it. But let me tell you who didn't win the elections: the American people, basically the civilians, the citizens, right? You guys didn't win. And anyone that's tuning in and you believe in this stuff, I think most of the people that watch me don't really care about this, but if you do tune in and you're watching this video just for the political talk or whatever, you're not winning anything. And it doesn't matter really who you vote for. You can vote for whoever you want. You're never going to win an election. And what do I mean by that? Well, you're given the illusion that these two candidates have your best interests at heart, right? That's what the illusion is. But behind the scenes, what they call the deep state is controlling both sides. And Trump is playing the role of the good guy, right? And Biden is playing the role of the bad guy. When I watched the debate, all I saw was two old men, one mentally gone, and the other one just picking on him. That's all I saw. I was like, oh, is this what people really care about? Like, this is ridiculous. And the fact that there has to be a debate about something like this, and what I mean by that is you can, if you need a debate to tell you that Biden is completely gone, then you're just as gone as Biden is. That's the way I feel about it. And I've talked about this before because I've had Trump supporters come at me and say, oh, why do you always talk badly about Trump? Why don't you talk about Biden? And I was like, because Biden is self-explanatory. Why do I need to talk about Biden? You can see the guy is gone. And if you can't see that he's gone, then you're gone too. Like that's the way I look at it. So if you need somebody to tell you that something's wrong with Biden or he shouldn't be the president, there's no helping you. That's the way I look at it. The one that really fools people is Trump, because he still looks like he's a capable person, a capable president, a capable candidate, whatever you want to call it. He looks like somebody that has the best interests of the American people at heart. At least that's the role that he's playing. And when I see something as staged as this debate, where it was plainly basically put on as a show to make Trump look good and make Biden look bad, it just, I'm like, am I really watching this? Because it was so obvious that this should have never happened. I mean, anyone that has a brain cell and it's not completely delusional, you should know that Biden is not a capable president. He's been gone, even before he was elected. And I'm not even talking about his policies, because if we get into that, it's just a whole nother can of worms, right? But just as a mentally functioning human being, Biden is not there. And this is why, to me, I don't take none of this stuff serious. Because the fact that he won to begin with tells me how much of a clown show all of this is. So how can I take something serious, such as American politics, elections, voting, when I see that someone like Biden can win? Based on whatever happened. Again, I'm not going to say it was a fraudulent election, but you read between the lines, okay, of what I'm trying to say. But what I will say is, for the fact that he was even a candidate is a joke in and of itself. And the fact that a lot of people take him serious is also a joke. And that's what keeps the joke going. That's what makes it a clown show. It's because people actually believe in this stuff. And that's just on Joe Biden's side. But when we get back to Trump, he's playing the role of, I'm gonna look like the better person, the better candidate, the coherent one, the hero that you guys need, blah, blah, blah. That's what he's doing. It's so fake. And then he's doing this woe is me crap of playing the role of victim, where he's getting all these lawsuits and he did this to this person, he did that to that person. And what happens? It gets dismissed, or they put off the date of his sentencing, or he's a convicted. So watch this. I want you guys to think about this. If Trump wins, you get a convicted felon as the president of the United States. That's who's going to represent us. If Biden wins, then you get an old man that's completely gone, senile, can't barely walk. And that's who's going to still be running the country. He's basically a walking corpse at this point. Like, the man is gone. I don't know how he functioned at all. I don't even know how he moves, because he's like... Anyways, I don't really care whether Trump is a convicted felon or Biden is gone. I don't care about any of this, really, because to me it's all stupid. But I just want you guys to understand that the world is watching us, because we're supposed to be the example, right? Quote unquote. And whoever wins this election, the world's going to think we're a joke regardless. Because if Trump wins, everyone's going to be like, oh, you guys voted for a convicted felon. If Biden wins, do I have to keep explaining about Biden? So, long story short, it's a big fucking joke. It's a disgrace that I have to live in a world, in a country that has this going on. And we're supposed to be the best country? Mind you, I served in the military and I defended this garbage. It makes me sick to think that I wasted so much time defending something like this. It's a joke. And most of the people that vote don't even know what the fuck they're voting for. They're just voting. Not to mention, your vote doesn't even fucking matter. Because the deep state, which is becoming common knowledge now, where everybody knows about the deep state. It used to be hidden, but now it's like everyone knows about it. The deep state controls who wins the elections. That's the truth. So you can vote all the fuck you want, but it's not going to make a difference. But let's just play the game of voting matters, right? If Biden wins, then the people that voted for Trump, guess what? You didn't get what you wanted. If Trump wins, the people that voted for Biden, guess what? You didn't get what you wanted. So did you win? Who won? Nobody. Or half the people are going to lose, guaranteed. And then you're going to get stuck with somebody that you didn't want to be your president. And there's nothing you can do about it. And whatever policies and bullshit they come up with to run the country, guess what? You got to suck it up and deal with it. You can't do shit about it. Now, again, back to Trump. he's putting on the show where he's a victim. He's playing the victim role, right? Oh, look at me, guys. Donate to my cause. Give me all your money, hardworking Americans, so that I can keep putting on this clown show of I'm being victimized by Joe Biden. Joe Biden ain't doing shit. Joe Biden is completely lost. He has handlers. He has people telling him what to do. Probably his wife is his handler, right? And guess what? That's what he does. Joe Biden can't do anything. He probably didn't even want to do the debate. But he's being forced and into situations and told what to do because he's literally a corpse walking around representing the left. That's all he is. And whatever their interests are. And when I say they, I'm not talking about the civilians. The civilians are just fodder that feed the machine. I'm talking about the ones behind the scenes that control everything. The deep state, quote unquote. Right? So again, Trump, he's playing this role of, hey, look, Biden is attacking me. He's going after his political opponents. I'm a victim of this and that and the other. Why is he doing that? Because he wants more people to support him. That's all. But you know what would be fucking funny? If even after all of this bullshit, all this clown show shit that's going on, all this drama, all this TV bullshit, if Biden still won, I would fucking die laughing. I actually want Biden to win because it would prove how fake the elections are. That's what I want. But that should have already been proven. The fact that people still think this shit is legitimate is a fucking joke. But regardless, even if Trump wins, it's still fake bullshit. Because I wonder, I'm going to be honest, I'm actually wondering what kind of numbers they're going to come up with to say that either Biden won or Trump won. I want to see the numbers because last time they said Biden, I think, got over 80 million votes and Trump got over 70 million votes, right? I want to see what kind of numbers they come out with this time to say whichever side won. I'm just curious about the whole thing. I'm going to watch it as an outsider enjoying the show because I can't take this stuff serious and I'm not going to get involved in it. I'll talk about it because it's important because, again, it affects my life and affects everybody's life, right? Even people that don't live in the United States. Like, I've talked to people that don't even live in the U.S. and they're asking me, who would I vote for, Trump or Biden? They're curious and concerned or interested in our politics. It's pathetic. But this cancer spreads throughout the world, right? And people really take this shit serious. And when they ask me something like that, I'm like, I don't support anyone. Don't fucking disrespect me with this garbage. I'm not stupid enough to think that politics is a serious thing. It's only serious because stupid people believe in it. But once stupid people figure out that it's stupid and it's a waste of time, then maybe we can fix it. And the way I mean, if I had to make an improvement for the election system, which is fake as fuck, but let's say I had to make an improvement, I would make everybody that is a supposed voter have to take some kind of test, questionnaire or something, with at least 5 questions about the candidates and what they know about the candidates. And if they can't answer all 5 questions correctly, they're not eligible to vote. That's the way I feel about it. And I don't want to hear about illegal immigrants or people that can't read or other bullshit. Too bad. If you can't fucking read, then you're not smart enough to vote. That's the way I fucking feel about it. Because if you can't read, then you probably don't have the IQ to understand what's going on in politics. So why the fuck should you vote? I don't believe everybody should vote. I don't even believe in voting, period. Let alone everyone should have the right to vote. It's fucking retarded. But that's the fucking system we have, right? And that's the system I was born into. And I have to fucking deal with it. I have to see every other person in the world, or at least in my surrounding immediate area, concerned and worried about this process and thinking that this shit is really important. And again, it is because, but it's really not, because it's fake. But it is because people think it's serious. That's the only thing that really makes it important or gives it any kind of credence, right? Is that people actually believe in it. And when people believe in something so much, it becomes a reality. That's the truth. And how did they get people to believe in this garbage? Well, they fooled everyone and they lied to everyone and told you guys that you had a right to vote, that you had a choice. But notice how they're the ones that choose the people that, and when I say them or they're the ones, I'm talking about, again, the deep state, which is controlled by evil demons, which I've already talked about a million times. The demons control the world. They run the world. They run the elections. They run the countries. They run the whole fucking everything, the whole system. And Kim Gogan talks about this. Kim Gogan has talked about Trump being Biden's master or something, or Biden working for Trump or something. I don't know. I forgot what she said, but it's been a while. But it makes sense when I look at the whole fucking thing that Joe Biden's being put up as some kind of guinea pig, being sacrificed, and he's probably not even going to be the candidate. Maybe he's going to step down, and then they're going to find some other fucking clown from another state, maybe Gavin Newsom or some other idiot. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to get another fucking clown to replace Biden. And then people are going to take that idiot serious. And I'm like, you guys are fucking stupid. You're letting these moronic old men basically control you and control your life because you were born into a system that you think is legitimate when it's not. Why should I care about a system? It's basically a soft version of slavery. And what I mean by that is they basically supposedly give you a choice of who gets to rule you and tell you what to do. That's what the system is. That's what all this voting is about. It's like, pick who you want to control you. Pick who you want to make laws for you. I'm like, bitch, I don't want anybody to make laws for me. I don't want anybody to control me. I don't want anyone telling me what to do, especially not these two motherfuckers. And not only that, what makes it even worse, and if you get offended, you're one of the dumb fucks. I have to worry about other people who vote for this shit that think it's real. And they vote for this shit. And their votes basically decide my life or decide who gets to tell me what to do. Other people. So even if I don't involve myself in the voting process, guess what? I have to worry about other fucking people choosing for me who they think is legitimate. And these people are fucking stupid as fuck. Anyone who take... And I'm going to say this as nice as I can. Anybody watching this video, if you're stupid enough to think that politics matters, you're a fucking retard. That's the nicest way I can put it. And you get to decide who gets to tell me what to do. Isn't that great? What a system. And this is the best system in the world. So I can't even imagine living in another country that has even worse rules or worse dictators or worse leaders, kings, whatever, rulers, right? That's how shitty this fucking world is. And again, all these systems were not designed by humans. They were designed by demons to keep the humans in check. That's the whole point of everything that's going on. All this shit, politics, corporations, governments, countries, all this nonsense that's going on in the world, everyone killing each other, fighting and divided over politics and languages and countries and all of that, religions, that was created by the demons that control the world to separate humans to fight amongst each other so they can't see who the real enemy is, which is quote unquote the deep state. But if you only knew how deep the state really was, if you really knew how deep the rabbit hole goes and how evil the people are that are controlling the world really are, it's not just a bunch of old men that are rich. That's just on the surface. It's way deeper and way worse than that. And that's why I like Kim Gogan or people like David Icke, because they talk about it. They talk about it. They basically expose it. I happen to know one of the demons that controls the world. That's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, I've talked about it before, but I can assure you that there are demons that control the world. Period. I don't give a fuck if you believe that or not. That's the truth. That's the bottom line. But on the surface, they give you these puppets, empty husks like Joe Biden, and Donald Trump is not as empty as Joe Biden, but he's also a puppet. They give you these people as the front men, right? Where they make you think, oh, these are the guys that are controlling you or ruling the world, or they're your leaders. They're not. They're just following orders. They're being told what to do by demons. That's the truth. That's the real fucking truth. But anyways, I think I said enough about this. I think you guys get the point of what I'm trying to say. I have some other things I want to talk about. I've had some people. This always happens when I make videos. For some reason, I get some dumb fucks that want to talk shit, and they think that they can get away with it. And I like I try to not be confrontational because most of the things I talk about on my channel are not directed towards any of my viewers until my viewers or someone that doesn't like me or what I have to say, they want to talk shit. Then I make videos about those people because I want you guys to see the kind of people that are out there that like to detract from everyone else. And it's not this is the problem. A lot of people can say, oh, turn the other cheek. Don't waste your time on that. Don't waste your energy on that. No, I like to expose these motherfuckers and put them in front of the world for everybody to see so you can see how stupid and retarded they are. And most of these people are cowards. They're just dumb fucks. And they'll say something and then they'll run away and leave or delete their comments. But here's the thing about that. Even if you delete your comments, YouTube sends emails to my email, and I can always see the comments that you posted, whether you delete them or not. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through those emails, and I'm going to show you guys the people that talk shit so you can see the shit I have to deal with and why sometimes, like, I feel like, who am I talking to, right? There are a lot of good people out there. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of good viewers, for sure. And I appreciate you guys getting me to 700 subs. I really appreciate that. But there's also a great deal of morons that think they're slick. They'll come and say their 2 cents and then they'll run away like a little pussy and think I'm not going to say shit. Those are the ones that really piss me off. And I'm not a better person. I'm not going to turn the other cheek and say, oh, yeah. You can just say whatever you want. We're on the internet. We're on YouTube. You can just talk shit all you want and I won't say anything. That's not me. No, you come talk shit, I'm going to talk shit back. That's the way I do shit. So prepare for whatever comes your way. And now everybody will see your fucking name and they'll see how stupid you fucking are. And then it is what it is. So whenever you see this person, this is the kind of moron that's out there. It is what it is. But anyways, if you like, comment, subscribe, share where you can. Hit the notification bell. Please support my Patreon if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.